There is a kind of sermon that when you teach it, it is guaranteed you cannot have rich people stay in church, because they will believe once they become rich, they've graduated. There is nothing your curriculum has for me anymore. Multi-blow. It's just the same way when you're in secondary school. You graduate where you take your WAEC and you pass. In as much as we continue to make believers think that the result of spiritual growth is making money, they will not stay in church when they make it. Two things will happen. First of all, there will be those who will be frustrated, because there will be those who are serving God wholeheartedly, and yet God will meet their needs, but they're not going to have billions in their accounts. They're not going to have millions in their accounts. And at some point, they'll come to a point where they say, this God thing is a lie. And then there are those who would serve God, they make the money, and then they realize, we are coming to church. All the prayer points is God, give me, God, give me. I have it. If we teach the gospel well, the one who makes money, or the one who has made all the money possible, will not think I have passed the church, because he will recognize that spiritual growth is regardless of how much money is in your pocket. You know, there are those who even say things like, I cannot go to a church where the pastor is not as rich as I am. That is also what happens when you believe the fruit of spiritual growth is money, because you would think a pastor who doesn't have money is not a good pastor. If that was the line of thinking, Cornelius would have never listened to Peter, because Peter was a fisherman. Cornelius was a centurion. Do you know what it means to be a centurion? A centurion means you are controlling at least 100 soldiers. Peter went into the house of Cornelius, and the Bible tells you Cornelius fell at his feet. Peter is a fisherman. No matter how expensive he is, he can't be as expensive as that man. There is nothing he can possibly wear. The fisherman who is poor, or who is poorer, at least compared to this man, walks into the office, and what happens? A centurion falls on the ground. Such cannot happen if we keep telling people that the more money you have, the more spiritual you are. Poverty is a sin. Listen, poverty is not good. Poverty is not virtuous. Nobody wants to be poor, but it's not a sin. Amen.